Hey guys, this is Michelle, and today I want to walk you through this amazing workflow by one of our product designer, Wenjing, using one of our latest models, which is FLUX Kontext Max. This is the latest model by Black Forest Labs. It is extremely good at localized edits and style transfer, retexturing, character consistency, and it is super fast. It can generate any photos within less than 10 seconds. In this workflow, I started with Wenjing's pencil doodle, which is a shape of an abstract elephant. And for the second roll, here I have a stack of different objects with different texture that I want to apply to this specific illustration. In this specific case where I wanted to retexture a hand-drawn illustration, I actually found that GPT image is better for output consistency, and it can perfectly recreate the shape of the illustration. And here I want to experiment with Flux Kontext and executing some localized edits. I prompted the image with change the red dot into the blue dot, which is a very specific part of an object that we want to keep consistency of, but while changing a specific detail. And as you can see, Flux Kontext is actually returning super amazing results by keeping perfect consistency on the shape and all parts of the detail except for the one that we wanted to make edits to. Right now, I want to further make edits using our Flux Kontext Max. This time I wanted to retexture the entire object. After researching a lot of prompting for this specific model, I found out this way is the optimal way of retexturing a specific object. Make the elephant jar made of pink wax. Make the object made of blah blah blah. And as you can see, the results are super consistent, and the retexturing worked super well. Right now, I want to use Flux Kontext model to achieve background and scene consistency. So here I picked another elephant with a different texture. I basically want to transfer this specific object onto another background and scene. I'm clicking on the toolbar and opening the Unsplash integration where you can access thousands and thousands of photos. And here I'm picking this photograph by Moss Design. I want to use this as the background, and I kind of want to use the elephant jar as a installation on the street to kind of mock up a potential visual campaign. And here I spawned another image block, and I prompted it with put the elephant on the street of the second image, basically using natural language to refer and give context to the model. That's why I said the second image and also make the elephant human size. The result came out pretty well. I really liked the top left one. I think I did a great job in preserving the details of the background scene and also preserving the object, which is the elephant, with pretty accurate details. I'm dragging out a porcelain figure that I generated previously with the context model, and I want to use the elephant as a reference by dragging it out and spawning an image block, and also feeding in the figurine into that image block, and use natural language to prompt put the elephant in the hands of the figure. So by dragging two images into one image block and selecting the context model, I'm actually providing these two images as a context for the model to draw visual references on. These two kind of fumbled, so I'm gonna delete them and keep my favorite generation. And I think it perfectly preserved the visual element of the elephant jar while preserving the detail of the porcelain figure. Right now, I want to make some final touches on giving this little figure a background. So I dragged out an image as a background reference, and I'm prompting the image block to replace the elephant with the figure. Here I'm using the texture image background as a reference for my final generations background. I'm actually pretty satisfied with my final result. I think Flux Context Max really achieved that object consistency pretty well. I personally think comparing between the GPT image, Gemini 2.0, and also Context, it is really case by case, and it needs a lot of trials and error to achieve the best generation, and sometimes the same model can be very different as in their generation result. So it is your time to try it out, and happy creating in Flora.